What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and we're here with some AFL 26 manager mode content for you. And if you missed the last few episodes, you can see we have the four. I'm trying to get my finger in the right spot. We have the four leading goal kickers in the league: Pitney, Curnow, Kemp, and Mackay. Huge scenes, and we are sitting in sixth. We had a massive blowout win against the Magpies, and we will take what we can get. But if you are new to the channel and want to keep seeing more AFL 26 manager mode content, be sure to hit the subscribe button in that corner up there, and don't be shy and hit the like button down below, because if we do get this video to 1,000 likes, we'll be giving away a Paddy Cripps jersey. So we do have Cotters coming back into the side this week, and you love to see it. So we're going to take out O'Farrell, and it is a bit of an upgrade, it is fair to say, and there isn't really any other players we can put in the lineup. But it is a big game for us. We have been on a bit of a heater lately. We do need to continue. I reckon we will go their Clash jersey. As you can see, we are playing on the hardest of difficulty, so pretty impressive stuff if you ask me. And we are torching teams by 100, so if we win again big here, we may need to up the difficulty. And as you can see, we are putting our face in the top of your screen so you get to see our lovely pill. And it is raining outside. There is a bit of a glitch, so when you do bounce the ball at Marvel, you do tap it on the ground if it is wet outside, which is sort of cooked. But it is what it is. We win the toss. We're going to go to the left of your screens. And fingers crossed we can produce another masterclass. And we lose a tap as always, but we're going to get the ball out with DeConning. We're going to fire it forward with Paddy Cripps to a leading Blakers. And that is the perfect start. What would make it even more perfect is a snag kick, and I think it's going to go straight to the right. But it does hook back, and that is going to be the first of the day, lads. And huge scenes. Maybe I'm just too good at this game. And we don't win the tap there again, but we're going to get the ball here through Blakers. And after the goal, he hits the assist to Fogarty. I tell you what, we are on absolute fire today. This is going out to the left, though. Don't know if it's got the journey on it. We do get the point at least, but it could have been a lot better. And look at the numbers of the Lions. It is just so many players. That's a big, big smother. Unfortunately, it doesn't really lead to anything too spectacular. There's like a 20-on-0 there, but thankfully we get the mark, and we're going to go out wide. And that nearly gets held by Curnow, but it doesn't in the end, and Brisbane now get to knock it away. Wow. This is solid sort of start. We do have Mackay just lurking down back lately, which I am all for. Blakers already down with a hamstring strain. Take a 3-week break, son. He did have a really, really good start too. So it is unfortunate. We are going to have Zach Williams, who has been a man in form this year, scoring his first of the day. And that brings us to a 13-point lead. We still are yet to win that illustrious ruck tap, but we are pushing that ball forward nicely to Mackay, who then snags it from about 45 directly in front and puts us up again by 19. This is a huge start for the boys in blue. And we're going to get out of it again with Cher, who kicks it out to the wing. Will Mackay be able to tackle him? He is. And unfortunately, he gets it out, and it's a 3-on-0. But Mackay putting a lot of pressure on today with the tackling prowess, I guess is the word. And we have Nick Haynes clutching it up down back. We're going to go out here to Lewis Young. And I thought that was going to be a mark. Unfortunately, it was not. But we're going to get it through the centre here. And De Koning, unfortunately, gets his pants dacked. And it is holding the ball. But we somehow managed to get that one back. And we are just surging it forward, I guess. And Foggy's going to finish off with the snag. And again, I think this difficulty isn't hard enough for us. That's a good tap for the Lions. We just can't win the tap, but it doesn't even matter at this point. We are just so dominant in every other facet of the game, minus our goal kicking, I will say that. And now we do have to work hard to try and get the ball back here. And they just dish us a hand pass, and that's a beautiful hand pass. Unfortunately, we don't cash in on their mistake. I've got the itchiest of throats right now. They've just gone into the centre, and there's absolutely no one there. And Charlie Curnow going to line up for his first of the day. And this is going to go astray to the right, unfortunately. Unless it has some severe in-swing like Boomerang, which it doesn't. We don't get the out mark, but it is all good because they do just dice the ball straight to Matty Cottrell. And we're going to take another set shot. And that should be 50. He's going to probably miss this to the left. Just a little too much power on it to make it come back. But they are just passing it straight back to us in these kick-ins. And it is great to see for us. But it's a bit of a shit game when it is doing that. And that's going to be pinned holding the ball. And Mark Pitney lining up for his first of the day now. We are dominating here. And I think this one will stay true and go through those sticks. Wowee, this is absurd. I honestly don't know what to do, boys. This difficulty is the hardest you can play on. Maybe I just need to play my VFL side at this point to give them a chance. It's the only way. As we release that handball. But they are yet to score yet here. So, sort of crazy to think about. I have to clear a notification off my laptop screen. They are going to kick their first of the day. It's good for Levi Ashcroft's confidence here. First touch, first goal. And never in doubt, boys. I don't think there's enough time for either of us to score here. But what a time to win our first kick by hit out, sorry. And we're going to get a goal here, or a shot at goal. I'm not confident we're going to score the goal. But we are going to get the set shot, which you love to see. And hopefully this isn't going to drift out to the right. I think we have timed it okay. And you best believe we have. So that brings us out to a 34-point margin at the quarter time siren. I'll tell you what, we might do some online games to just pump some kids in this gameplay, I guess. To Conning out of the ruck. To Cripper. To Mackay. And out the back is Jackson Binns. But it's going to be to Conning pinching it and then getting tackled. That would have been snags if it did get onto the boot there because we had timed it very, very well. Unfortunately, we don't get the fist in. And now they are surging. This is going to be a goal. So it's going to bring it back to 28. And it is good to see as my cords under the desk are sort of cooked. Alright, so big tap for the Lions to win there, and we end up getting the ball back though. It seems to be when we lose the kick or the tap out, we get the ball and we score a goal. So I'm actually happy to lose those. And we go up by 34 here. Again, losing the tap out, and are we going to keep that trend going? We do get it back. Unfortunately, he gives it straight back up. We are just going to clear it. We didn't get as much power as we wanted on that, just because we didn't want to give up a goal. But we do anyway. And we didn't want to give up holding the ball is what I meant to say. DeConning with the clearance though. And out of the centre with Welsh to Mackay. And that's going to be another snag to the Flaggers. And tell you what, we are matching those Lions' pace. And they are on top of the ladder for a reason. But we are showing them why we might be there soon enough. As we clear through Welsh, who then snags another. This is getting ugly, boys. We win another ruck tap. Through Cripper to Mackay. And on runs Doc, who then shanks it out to the right. Unfortunately, not getting the job done there. I'm also going to turn the game sound down a touch, just because I did notice in the previous recordings how loud it can be. And we get the mark with JSOS, and we're going to go... Oh, we were going to go in short. Oh, gee, this is ugly. Will it work, though? That's the real question. And we get done holding the ball. Oh, don't know why it wasn't holding the ball, but I will take that. And we feed it all the way up to Haynes. We are going to just take a shot. We might as well wing it at this point. We got nothing to lose by going for it. And it honestly is just a 50-50. So we snag the goal, and that puts us up to 65-18 in the green. And I've forgotten to do that. I've also got my old videos playing on my other phone, just because I'm trying to pump up the algorithm's love for my channel, because I feel like my content isn't as bad as the algorithm is giving me. So be sure to hit me the subscribe and like button, because I do really want to grow. I want to become pretty big on this platform, ideally just to provide entertainment to all of you guys. But we will have to wait and see how many of you guys end up loving my channel. But we are going to score another with Adam Chera. This is huge. DeConning is on for Mackay now, so... And he loses the tap on cue. But Jackson Binns has been electric this season for us. That is a stiff call on the blocking, because I wanted to get there first, and I thought that was the way to do it. We get the ball out, and we go again out to Ollie, who then passes it in. It is a intercept mark by the Lions. Not ideal. Oh, that is gross. Cotters and even Weeders not being able to hold on there could cost us a snag. This is a high pressure footy at the moment. We finally get the ball back, and we just pass it, and it's worked out well to Welshie. And to Williams, we are going to go out to the right. Well, that's not 15. We are going to pass it again up to Sard on the wing, and we're going to go to Welsh here. And this is just a phenomenal passage. We're going to go in short. That's not going to be... Oh, I didn't think that was going to be 15. But it don't... Oh, it does matter because we got tackled. I was going to say it don't matter because we've just scored a goal. Because we did time it very well. And we unfortunately shank that one with Hollands. I think I'm actually leading in the possession category for the... It has been a common trend. Oh, Pitt, now you got to be holding those, son. And we get the tackle, and we're going to get him to release it straight to his teammate, unfortunately. And they are out here now, the Lions. They're just going to defend grass. We are trying to release, and it's just going to be my ball. Thank you, the umpire says. But we have a big 54-point lead, and it could drop just before the end of the quarter as we get the ball rolling. We were on for another there. I think, boys, unfortunately, we don't get that. It has been a very dominant half of football, though. We don't actually lead the disposals. I thought we might have. But we have been very, very impressive out of the centre clearances, and we will take it. If you can't tell, I'm still sick. The beard is growing in nicely. The funny thing is, my beard will be the same in so many videos, and then you'll just see it perk up a week later and just be real bushy in like a few weeks' time, because we are quite ahead in the recording schedule at the moment, which is good. Good for me, maybe not so for you, but we are trying to get 1 to 2 videos out a day at the moment. We get it on the boot, and that better not be deliberate, and would have loved our boy to have picked that one up, but he chose not to. And we get the ball here, and we're going to just switch it up. And I see Sard out wide. Oh no, that wasn't a great option, but we are working it around, and we see a man here, and we're just going to go in short. That's Jackson Binns again. That was ugly. And DeConning gets it and goes straight away. Would have been absolutely phenomenal if you picked that one up, Charlie. But you didn't, you little spastic. But now the Lions are out. But Jackson Binns again. He has been huge. How many touches does he actually have? Let's have a quick squiz. He's had 10 already, but he has been good. He's been good the last few weeks, actually. So we get the tackle there. No holding the ball call. That's a big fist. We're just going to try and rush that one through. No need to be silly there, boys. We are just going to go again here, along with Nick Haynes, down the line to Mackay, and he doesn't win the ball, but he gets it on the boot, and that's going to go long with Ollie Hollins to Elijah. And the brothers nearly linking up. It's just a shame they didn't mark it. And our players are just gassed at the moment. And this will be a nice little breather, even if we do concede the goal. Gee, Struggle Street, here we come. We get it out with Cripps here. Going to go in short, out wide to Cotters. We just go at the goals, and we unfortunately kick that one out of bounds on the full. This has been our best half here. Have yet to kick one for the Blues, and you get the fist, and it does go the other way. Mackay has been good down back, considering he's the centre half forward, so he is maybe a bit out of position. We had a 3-on-1 and still lost that. Bit of a conundrum down forward, but the big Pitney lines that up straight through the goals, and it is a big, big lead again. Not that the big lead changed. It's always been pretty big. We're going to go in short to Zach Williams, and we're going to play on and just slot the goal. Thank you, boys, for coming, and it is game over. We are happy to call it now as well. But Cripper gets the ball from the tap, and he cannot release it in time. So it's going to be my ball yet again. The umpire, I was going to say exclaims, but I didn't want to sound like a fucking nerd. In it comes. J-Sauce doesn't get the fist to it, and it's going to be a Josh Dunkley goal. Uh-oh. Pegs it back to 53 here, boys. Ooh, my screen has just gone black. Luckily, you guys don't see that though, so we are playing sort of off a monitor. Okay, good, we're back. We are back, boys. And we didn't concede a goal, which is good. We don't get that one going. This is ugly. That's a big uncontested fist by our man Cotters. And that's another one by JSOS. And they do release it. And we're going to be out here, boys. Well, no, he's hand passed it the wrong way, though. And that's going to be out their way now. I don't know how to mark a specky. And I really want to for the thumbnails' sake. We're going to just go in to Charlie, or Elijah, sorry. And we're just going to take the shot. We've got nothing to lose. It's going to be after the siren. I think that's out to the left. But hopefully it holds true. It doesn't. So that's going to be another behind. The boys rallying a bit towards the end of the quarter. We 2-2 that quarter. And we are getting pounded a bit more in the disposal counter. The umpire raises the ball aloft here. Excited to bounce that one up, and big fist. Oh, he's been clotheslined. And we get outmarked there by Fletcher. Jasper lining up for his first of the day here. And you best believe it is all clear. 1 goal, thank you, boys. That's good by Wiedering. He plays on. The jostle did not work. But you know what? Nick Haynes has been up forward. I don't know why he's playing up forward and Mackay's down back. That's beyond me. It's all good though. This will miss. And prove why we need Mackay there instead of him, I guess. This is not a good cough to get. Are they sending it? They are going out to the left and straight. And Kerno gets it, and he just goes long into a 4-on-0 deep in defense. And it's like Brisbane's got 30 players on the field, even though they are losing significantly. Everywhere they are, there is 30 of them to none of us. So I actually don't know how they're not winning, to be honest. But it is all G, and that's going to be a long bomb from 50. And unfortunately for them, they do miss it. And this is what I mean. So they bounce it on the ground when it's wet weather outside, which is fucking wild. And we just kick it straight back to them. So Big Ant, you got to fix that shit up. Thank you. As Brody Kemp, one of our leading goal kickers this year, takes a beautiful mark. And we're going to run off the wing. We're just going to launch a long bomb in the Kerno direction. We're hoping we could get it out with him. And that's going to be a Pitney goal. Big strength Pitney. You absolute star of the competition. This is a huge game. That's good by Lewis Young. Oh no. That was not an attractive bit of football. Wow. I think that's Logan Morris. I wasn't actually reading the screen. Logan Morris snags that one, I think. No, Ty Gallup. Never heard of the bloke. Makes it even worse. But we win the tap. Cripper, Captain Courageous, doesn't get it on the boot in time, but it's going to go to Zaki. He will line the sticks up here. That's going out to the left. That was shit house. That might not even register a score, and it doesn't. Definitely put far too much power on it. We get outmarked by Josh Dunkley there. Then by Logan Morris there. So we figured out which one Logan Morris was, number 13. But that's just going to be sent long. To Curnow now. We know they can't take hangers either, so we didn't even go up for them. We got the results and dividends for it. Go, Mackay. This is all you, son. And that's his 4th of the day. Thank you, boys, for coming and watching this masterclass. We don't win the tap there. Oh, that's going to be a goal to the bad guys here and brings it back within 60. Disappointing stuff. We get the tap again. And Cripper is locked up. Very nicely either. And that's going to be out-muscled by Lincoln McCarthy. So the Lions are starting to get a bit of the better of us and brings it back within 50 now. We really should be in the top 4. I don't know how we are struggling for that, but we do clear the ball with our boy Wiedering. Unfortunately, Cotters cannot take a mark that is contested to save himself, but it is all well and good. We get the fist, and that is a bad result as Levi or Will, one of the two, I think it's Will. He's going to line up for disposal number 25 and his 2nd of the day. And that's a snag. Huge. And we are just getting outworked in all aspects of this game. Thankfully, the siren blows so we don't blow too much of our percentage at the end there. And the boys are going to be singing that song loud and proud. I think I've got the sound on slightly too low. You can hear it now. I think that's a decent amount. I don't know. I can't hear, so we will have to figure that one out when we watch the replay over at disposals. We ended up getting torched in. 3-5 in the last term. Mackay with 4. Pitney 3 and Charlie only getting the 1. As you can see, singing that song loud and proud, boys, and that is all that really matters at the end of the day. So if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the subscribe button up in the corner there. And if you are wanting to see more of this content and just want to give me some love on the platform, give me a big thumbs up down below, because if we get this video to 1,000 likes, we will be giving away a signed Paddy Cripps jersey. As you can see, we have finally breached the top 4, lads, and tell you what, we are versing the lowly D's, and we have been pushed out of the 4, it does appear. But they haven't won a game in their last 5. We haven't lost in our last 4. Our percentage is flying at 134. We're a game outside of the 4 and 2 games outside of the top 2. So you'd love to see it. I guess we're 3 games out technically with the bye, or the draw, sorry. But we should beat the D's in the next game. And we are pretty firmly set inside of the 8. We are 2 games clear with percentage. So a lot will have to go against us not to make it. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave us a subscribe in the top right corner there. And be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. Love you guys all in advance. So have a safe and wonderful day wherever you're in the world. And peace out, legend.